Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Medaka Box Abnormal, episode 11. Now, there's the thing, this is technically the last episode of Medaka Box. So this ending was like fucking incredible. It was such a great episode. And as well, you're wondering that, isn't it supposed to be 12 episodes? Well, next week's going to be a special involving a character, is what they said. So I'm not too bummed out about that. Like, I knew that they were probably going to rush through. They were going to rush through this fight, but I'm just glad that they did it so well. Of all things, it started off with Medaka and all them, like Odo going to Miyakana's Odo going downstairs to freaking finish their fight, and they go down the stairs in this like really cold room, and there's I think there's like 131,313 supercomputers in there. All of them are needed to research. Like, they're constantly running 24/7, 365 days a year, and they are needed to run so they can analyze abnormals, and that sort of stuff is what you need to analyze any of them. And he gave him one last chance to say, you can either join me and don't even have to become my wife. You can just join me and help me with the flash plan. And she was saying I can't accept you, and then that sort of really that pissed off Koga, saying you can't accept me, then you can't accept me because I'm a cyborg. And he's saying I'll defeat Oda, your sort of abnormality is not the one that is to defeat Medaka. And basically he used this new technique called I think it was called King's Taxation, and he's just sharp, freaking in the manga. I think he put his entire hand through her chest and all that. There was an entire hole for her chest, but censorship and all that. It was still pretty sad. Put his actually his ability is allowed to take anyone's abnormality. So he took Koga's one, and it was so he freaking just rushed to Medaka and kicked the shit out of her. And so now he's got his weighted words ability, and he's got the taxation, and he's also got friggin' his own version. And I did feel a bit bad for Naze, since she was crying, saying, I don't care anymore, just please save Koga. We all know that these two are very close friends. And we did get the past as well about Miyagoji. When he was 6, he left his own house because he really wanted to use his power to rule over the world for peace and happiness. And he didn't. He left this place so he could do that. And he didn't even speak because he knew about his abnormality. That's why he had all bandages over his mouth. And the first time he was gonna speak, instead of saying let's become friends or something, he actually said on your knees. Just accidentally, and after the 3 years after high school, no one knew what he did, which is somewhere where he joined the Flash Plan. And out of nowhere, Medaka does a new form. She upgrades the War God mode into Altered God mode, which means instead of because in War God mode she can use all these abnormalities, but in Altered God mode, she is still calm. She can use the power of her War God mode and still be that angry and that powerful. And her abnormality is explained is that her abnormality is the end. And now what the end does, she can copy people's abilities, but with the combination of the Altered God mode, she can perfect and master them. Odo can take the powers, but Medaka can master them. She doesn't just learn the powers; she actually learns how to master them. So, even if it would take Odo 30 years to master his abnormality, then he could actually go toe to toe with Medaka, and with that, he basically just got completely destroyed. He even said Medaka said, why don't you actually try and take my power? She lets her, and he tried to take it, and he saw the monster inside of her, and he actually started melting away. his entire body, and he actually like screamed, "I'm sorry, I'll do everything, just don't hurt me." Like, he admitted defeat, and it's like, let's just destroy all these supercomputers. Oh, like Medaka just got tired of all it, and all of them going like the in the lift. That was quite funny. Like in the I wish they would have done that in the manga as well, because they're all in the lift and it's just so awkward with like all these massive and beating up like baddies and all that. But Koga survived. Don't you worry. Like and it's like even Odo was apologizing to Yukahashi and everyone else, and it was just like, oh, by the way, I need to use your weighted words again, Odo, because everyone's still fighting it upstairs. And when they get there, everyone's like just pinned to the walls with these nails, and there's blood everywhere, like freaking oozing. His sister, Munakata, everyone, and this boy saying like, "This isn't my fault," and all that. Say, I just came out of here. I just found him like this. Like, don't jump to conclusions. Like, they were, and he had like the nail in his hand, and it's him. It's freaking him. Medaka, it's Medaka's greatest rival, and one of their old like nemesis, Kumagawa. That was the incident I was talking about, because it is so absolutely fucked up. It is like just having all those bodies there, and it's like that is like, and that's why next week he's saying that Kumagawa is going to be the next week's episode. But it's the last episode, so technically, I believe this is the last episode. So I'm gonna wait for next week before I give my final review on the series. But for like, let's just say, like, without the siding, with all just the story bits, like, I freaking love this series. I really do. This is one of my favorite. This is on my top 5 for this year. This is Medaka Box Abnormal. But let me know in the comment section below what you thought about that. I'm sorry I ranted on so long, but I freaking love this episode so much. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, strike left-handed. Sayonara, and I'll see you next time.